Plucking out my fro with my fist comb. I got a tab.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Bros Talk Football. We just finished up week 9. I'm your host this week. I'm Ebony. This is Ivory.
You know that's right.
That's Ace. Just kidding. So, DC Buckethead on Instagram, JB Trey on Twitter. I'm John. Make It Wayne is my team name. Fortunately, got an L this week. We'll get more into that in a bit. I'll pass you to my left, your right, Mr. Knox.
What up, man?
Knox!
House Martell, we are just down for the count. We got our teeth knocked out a couple weeks ago. Haven't been able to recover. I think we're on a 5-game losing skid. And
welcome to my world.
I know.
But
There's more.
No, we go let Mr. Knox finish.
What, just because I lose, I can't get to talk on camera anymore? What, because I lose
So how'd you
5
do?
and stuff, and you're 7-2, okay, House Martell doesn't get to talk? Alright, no, that's fine. Let's go over to the winner's circle.
I'm on a 2-game winning streak for the first time this season, so if you smell what the people's team is cooking, we're cooking up a winning streak. We're trying to finish the season off strong. In expense to that, my bro did lose. Me and House Martell, we went up heads up.
that's right. Bro v bro. Mano a mano. People's team versus the Viper.
I had a rock bottom real quick. I felt really bad, putting a smackdown on my jabroni bro. But it's a good win. My team's starting to pick up. I guess those moves that I made during the season.
It's panning out.
Yeah, it's definitely panning out. I did do some waiver wire pickups. That's slowly starting to pick up too. But I can't complain. I'm finally winning. It feels good. I'm hoping that I can continue that. Yeah, man. Let's keep the ball rolling.
I mean, so you have a pretty vicious squad. I mean, I just had to play them.
Pretty beast.
So I experienced the beatdown of the people's team.
Yeah.
But you
most
saw
electrifying
a breakout performance by Odell Beckham.
Yeah, I mean, we just witnessed Odell Beckham Jr. have a really good game. He was on that field bending it like Beckham.
I don't get it.
Cool. You don't have to.
Still don't get it.
You don't get the bend it like Beckham?
Only Beckham can bend it.
But like you said, I did make some acquisitions. Unfortunately, my quarterback Tony Romo's injured. He had 2 fractures in his back. I had to pick up a quarterback last minute, and it was kind of a weird toss. I was like, should I pick up Carson Palmer, who's a good veteran?
Boom.
Or should I pick a 22 pick Brandon Whedon and
he definitely got Carson Palmer.
And he did have some reps. He was 5-21 when he played for the Browns. But I still thought he was a really good quarterback. But I went with Brandon Whedon, and
You went with Whedon?
and it was kind of a bonehead move. I was watching Brandon Whedon throw pick after pick after pick.
You chose poorly.
Well, when he was in the week before when he spelled, for the injured Romo, he did really well.
Yeah, I mean,
That's right.
too bad the game's not only 6 minutes long.
Right.
He played a full game, and if it wasn't for the fourth quarter, I think I would have finished with 5 points from a quarterback position, which is unheard of. Who finishes under double-digit points as a quarterback? Unheard of.
See, I think what happened is Whedon probably was just used to playing Madden all the time.
Because I think I'm good enough to figure out how to beat myself. You push yourself, trying to achieve the impossible.
You know how the default setting is 5-minute games, whatever. He never switched it up to 15 minutes and actually played a full 15-minute quarter. So he's after 5 minutes, that's all I have to
He was in his helmet. He was I have to still play?
Yeah.
No, the whole quarter?
But
the whole game.
But on Madden, it's only 5 minutes.
I gotta thank these little digital guys with the big hearts. Does it feel good to be a champion? Yeah, it feels good to be a champion.
So that's probably what happened. He just wasn't used to the speed of a full game. Didn't have that condition yet.
Yeah.
I mean, Palmer probably would have been a wiser choice, but it was. I mean, you can't really fault you for looking at the Dallas because you're keeping it with Dallas. Have the handcuff actually.
Yeah, definitely.
They have a lot of offensive weapons, best run game. So Yeah, like it happens. Like I guess
Yeah,
the
I
good thing
mean-
is you're able to, live through that and still get the victory.
Yeah, luckily my team still performed. Like LaShawn McCoy, who had another great game for me. So kudos to you, LaShawn. Who else had a really good game? Donnell. I mean,
Everyone.
my whole team
You
basically
took
performed.
my waiver wire pick of Jeremy Hill.
Well, why don't you cry about it? Saddlebags?
Oh, I forgot about that. I
You
forgot to
totally
mention.
took my pick.
That's what happens.
Wait, how did he get him over you?
He had a higher waiver.
Oh.
You gotta wait for good players. You don't have to get a player every week. I know we mentioned good waiver wire pickups every week, but
I like getting a player.
you don't have to keep picking them up. And that's that's basically what happens. You put yourself at the bottom of the totem pole.
I have the most moves. He has the second most moves. The only difference was I have more moves than him.
I've got moves you've never seen.
If Knox would have picked him up, he would have had him.
Knox.
But it's Knox. But it's the fact that I tried to pick him up and no one else did. So I, Mr. People's Team.
Yeah, that's
jerk.
why it's the people's team.
Got it.
It's the people's team.
That's why it's people see. Okay, so you weren't able to get that
So
pickup.
no, I wasn't
Were
able
you
to get
able to
the pick.
get
I was
the
still
win?
fine. No, I lost.
Wait. I'm the only bro that won this week? Well, that's some kind of Twilight Zone.
That's
Tables
why
have turned,
that's why
right?
it rained this past weekend.
Tables have
Everyone.
turned.
That's why it rained.
Then it should have.
It didn't wane.
It should have waned then, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
No?
We're fine. I had a couple guys on bye. Lacey was on a bye.
Okay.
Simon Walker was on a bye, and surprisingly, he's been like really producing for me. So I had to start Vincent Jackson.
Who had a good
whatevs.
game?
He had an okay game. He had
Okay,
86 yards, but the guy I played against had Mike Evans, who just tore it up.
He came out of nowhere. I feel like I haven't
Yeah.
seen him do that much this year. Maybe he had one other game.
No, he's
or-
he's had like
He's
one other game,
Picking
but
up once again, I think as the season progresses, you do see chemistry start to build between the quarterback and wide receivers.
well, they who was it? Josh McCown was the
Yeah.
starter, not Mike Glennon,
Glennon.
because Glennon likes Jackson more.
Okay.
I think that's the. I might be getting the names wrong, but the second string quarterback likes Jackson more, and the first string likes.
So there's
Glennon.
some clicks going on. Maybe
Yeah, absolutely.
some inter-team romances on the Tampa
Absolutely.
Bay
Absolutely.
team. Kind of like a little Grey's Anatomy thing going on in Tampa Bay. That's you know what? It's,
I don't know what
it's
that means.
2014. You know what I mean? We're not here to judge.
There's nothing wrong with a little bromance.
What the hell are you guys talking about?
I did it.
See? I'm still here.
Someone needs to give John a little bromance so he can understand.
But anyways, so and then I started Phillip Rivers.
Ooh, he must have killed it for you, bruh.
Yeah, he killed my team. That's right. 3 picks, a fumble, 100-something yard passing, no scores, nothing.
Partridge in a pear tree.
How many total points did he get you?
-3.
That's amazing!
Yikes.
Something like that, like minus something. So
That's not gonna get the job done.
That's pretty bad.
yeah, so that happened. That happened.
I mean, yeah.
So-
that's not gonna happen every.
No, so I mean, I
that's
got a
an
loss.
aberration for sure.
7-2.
I mean,
Not bad.
Like unfortunately for my squad is I had another injury. Nick Foles out for 6 to 8 weeks, so that hurt me. He started off the game like 100 yards, a touchdown, came out really strong.
Yeah.
Obviously, it just wasn't in the stars for him. So now I have to go and scramble. Probably start Andy Dalton off the bench. Maybe
Not
pick
Carson
up.
Palmer.
I mean, I'd have to try to pick him up. So we'll see if I pick him up or not.
Carson.
But
What about,
there's a few things there. I mean, a couple other things. Robert Griffin III came back this week, and he actually
He had a
played pretty
decent,
well.
He had a decent game. I like
Yeah,
that.
I was surprised with
Yeah,
that. He
yeah,
played pretty well. Mark Sanchez actually stepped
The
in
Dirty Sanchez.
and played pretty
yeah.
well in the absence of Nick Foles. So I mean, there's a few options.
He's gonna make the start next. Well, I mean, he's basically
Yeah,
gonna start now,
he's
right?
gonna have to, and he's had a pretty rocky career. Very subpar from what he was expected to do. So a lot of people feel like this is his last final chance
Yeah.
to kind of make something. So hopefully he puts it all together, realizes that he was lucky to get this opportunity, and really kind of nails it home. A lot of people might want to kind of go off of that and pick him up, thinking he might kind of finally put the pieces together.
I'll trade you Matt Ryan.
For
I don't know.
That's a
Someone-
really well thought out trade.
Okay, for my worst player.
Who's your worst player?
I don't know. Oh, for Matt Asiata.
He had 3 touchdowns.
Sure.
He
You want to trade him?
kept
No.
vulturing
No.
Jarek McKinnon.
No.
Hey, man,
Definitely
you just said you would trade him. And...
Yeah, I'll trade you Matt Ryan.
Okay, Matt Asiata
No, I don't want him.
on
You're
camera.
I want a wide receiver.
Witness.
I want a wide receiver.
I'll give you Brian Quick.
You dropped him.
I'll pick him up and then. Is that a deal?
No.
Alright, we'll,
I want someone on
we'll
your
work
team.
it out. We'll work it out. But yeah, so that's something that I was struggling with. You know, unfortunately, you know, I did have Julio Jones on a bye. But hey, Ace took advantage of my weak points.
Yeah.
You know, gave me some rock bottoms and stone colds, or like any sort of wrestling moves that are out there. Like I don't know, I don't watch it that much.
You should, because I
What's
rock
wrong with
bottom
you?
Nick Foles and took out his collarbone.
Apparently, yeah. So I can know how to block it. So,
Yeah.
like I used to watch back when there was Tatanka and like the Undertaker actually like looked like an Undertaker and not just some like
Biker?
weird sleazy like greasy biker dude.
Have you seen his girlfriend though?
Like when did that happen? Like wasn't there a time when you wore like a nice black suit and like a hat and stuff?
That's
like
when they
Undertaker and like
wrestlers
Shawn
were gentlemen.
Michaels and stuff.
Yeah, the HBK kid.
That guy was great. That guy was great.
Yeah, that's when I watched, but
Love Shawn Michaels.
that's a whole nother topic though. So I mean, trying to think of other people pick up. I mean, there are some quarterbacks that was mentioned that you might have to grab.
Roethlisberger had another 6 touchdown day.
Yeah,
Guy's
people,
killing it. Andrew Luck's killing it.
people must have those guys. for sure.
Quarterback's a big deal. But I mean, Palmer's available. He's been having a really nice season. As far as wide receivers are concerned, that kid Bryant in Pittsburgh doing well. The Beckham Jr. cat is doing well. Bobby Rainey had a nice game for Tampa Bay.
Okay.
Filling in for
That's kind of
Doug
something
Martin.
to talk about. I feel like Doug Martin really has not done anything.
What
This
happened?
two years in a row. Like I mean, he had a
Kinda
breakout
injury-prone,
season.
yeah.
Yeah, the Trent Richardson virus, huh?
Right.
He had one really good season, and then the following season.
But he got hurt the second season. Trent Richardson didn't get hurt.
Right.
But then this season,
He's
could be a
still-
combination of things, but he's just not looking good. Trent Richardson's actually looking a lot better.
He's looking better yet. He's still not putting like he hasn't rushed for 100 yards yet.
No.
He's like he just kind of like perpetually in that 40 to 50 yard game, and that's gonna be like the best that he can do. Which
Well, with a quarterback like
frustrating.
Luck, I mean, he's not gonna get 20 plus carries. Luck is
True.
gonna, start chucking the ball down. The guy's phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
There's another cat that kid from Green Bay, Adams.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, he's another guy that I've seen that's available. LaFell did well for you.
Yeah.
Always, come on.
LaFell,
Brandon
LaFell's
LaFell.
real.
That guy's real.
Yeah, it's real.
That guy's real.
Yeah, it's real.
And Percy Harvin, for people who might not have seen, he came through and he was showing the reason why the Jets wanted him so bad, and also why there's so much confusion about why the Seattle Seahawks would let go of him, basically for nothing, right?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So that was a weird situation because he's a definite talent. He has skills.
Yeah,
He's quick as shit.
And now they're
He's definitely a game changer.
Yeah.
a game changer. And now they're talking about trying to get rid of Marshawn Lynch after the end of the year. So there's some weird things going on in Seattle, which is pretty strange
You
because
gotta figure it out, Peanut.
Because they have a pretty strong coaching staff. You think Pete Carroll's a very well respected coach, and the staff knows what they're doing. Obviously, they just won. So I think someone's getting overtaken by the Holy Ghost, maybe.
You gotta figure it out.
But so that's pretty odd. But Percy Harvin, all right, now he's gonna help out Michael Vick. Chris Johnson seems to be picking it up a little bit. It seems like they're gonna kind of put together a speedster team as far as offensive wise in the New York Jets area.
Yeah.
So that might be kind of interesting to see what happens.
I mean, I haven't been playing Eric Decker, but he's been scoring double-digit points, ever since Percy Harvin's shown up. So
No,
I mean,
he's
Eric,
been scoring double-digit points the whole season. You just never start him.
So why don't you trade for Decker?
Because I don't want to trade with Ace. Ace is the damn devil when it comes to trades.
I am, and I win.
He's a Sith Lord over here. But now I'm fine. I mean, I'm gonna recover my team. We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. We're fine.
A couple of Bengals that I want
Relax.
to talk about is Mohamed. I know Mohamed Sanu's probably been picked up already, but even though with AJ Green still in the lineup, I think he does require a lot of defense looking at him.
Okay.
Mohamed Sanu will get a lot of looks. I think
Yeah.
he had a couple of catches for 95 yards and a
He's
touchdown.
putting together a real solid
So
season.
a lot of three double-digit points.
Are you not feeling this?
I said that in the beginning of the season, and he talks smack about Mohamed Sanu.
Who has them?
Let's rewind the
There you go.
tapes. I'm just saying. Check the tapes. I said Sanu was great. He yelled at me. He said that Sanu is a better quarterback than receiver.
Mm-hmm.
You all heard it. You all heard it here.
Jeremy Hill.
Damn it. Damn
Jeremy
it.
Hill.
Maybe he's
Anyways.
playing mind games on you so he can get all of the
Yeah.
players.
Hey, that's fine.
That you like.
That's
Like a little
fine.
puppeteer.
That's fine. He's not making the playoffs. I'm making the playoffs.
Ooh.
Take that to the bank. If he makes the
Finals.
playoffs, damn it, I lost. If he makes the playoffs, I'm gonna freak out.
I mean, like my.
You're the best team.
No, my team is looking decent. You know, I am hoping that we're in our league, we're split up in 2 divisions. I'm hoping that my teams in our division that's ahead of me, which is basically everyone right now, they start losing, and then I
Right.
can probably sneak in with
Start
like a
picking them off.
yeah, you know, I can sneak in and make the playoffs.
Start
But
head-trick.
There you go.
I do have a favorable, like my schedule ahead does look favorable. Maybe I can make the playoffs, maybe not. I don't know, but hey, you know, we're having fun. My team's looking good. The people's team's having fun. We're laying the smackdown on Jabronies.
Damn.
And you know, it's starting off to be a good season. It does feel good to finally start winning.
Yeah, we're down to 4 more weeks, so you
Yeah.
know, kind of hitting that final stretch. So you know, hopefully you guys bear with us and keep watching, and we'll see what happens. I gotta make some sort of moves. Maybe I'm gonna try to make a trade because 5 in a row, and I'm just dropped out of playoff race, so I have to get back in it. So I'm gonna be looking to do a couple things. You know, John's gonna keep doing hand signals and stuff like that.
I'm still gonna lay the smackdown. So I'm feeling good.
Feeling good.
Alrighty, so thanks for watching, you guys. Sorry for this guy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm freaking out.
Hey.
Alrighty, we'll catch you next week.
Hey.
We'll catch you next week. Thanks for watching, Bros Talk Football.
Hungry fella? That